Today I'm going to show you how to untangle your foil kite bridle. So the first few times you fly and you get any kind of tangle, you just sort of shake it out, everything's good, and you have no problem. But then finally you get a bow tie, you're swimming in, kite's full of water, and then you get a huge mess. And so I'm going to start making a mess. Isn't this the worst thing you can do? Yeah, I'm going to make a mess. Go there, go here. The cat's helping me. Make a mess, make a mess. Now this is what happens. How do you undo it? First you have to take off your, before you untangle it, you have to take off your lines. Take off the lines. And I'm actually going to tangle it up a little bit more just to make it extra difficult. All right. Okay. The first step is to locate the end of a line. Doesn't matter, left, right, whatever. So this is a center line. And then you start pulling it, and you treat this as if, this whole thing with all the bridles, as if it were a single line. You're untangling a bridle kite. So I'm going to wrap this up to make it easier to push through loops that I get to. So I'm going here, and you go and stop when you get to the other set of the line. This one is the front. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these two together. Got to the front. So here's the rear and the front. I'm going to tie these together. And treat this. Now this is treated as one line, both the front and the rear. Wrap it up. And this makes it easier to pass through a loop. So this is like a single line, all these bridles. And you look inside the whole mess until you get to the part where it's looped, and you'll feed it through. Go here. And usually I'll do as much as I can with the right side or left side, and then switch to the other side once I can't go any further. So I'm going through here. And I'm going to set this down and work on the lines right here to find out where it feeds through. All right, wrap this up, wrap. 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 Okay, and it looks like it goes through here. Goes through that line. Twisted. And I see it goes through here. All right, I'll set that aside. Go to the other one. Find an end. Here's an end. And I'll feed it through. This goes through here. Okay. And the other end, and get to the V. Make sure there's no extra loops in there. Okay, now this is tangled. Okay, so this is the rear and the front for the left side. tight together, treat it as one line. Start wrapping this, make it easier to pull through the loops. So sometimes I'll work on the left a little bit and then work on the right. It depends just whichever side's easier to get it through, you work on that for a little bit. But this is exactly the same as when you're untangling a 4-line kite and you're feeding the lines through, only you treat this big set of bridles like one line. And let's see where it goes. Okay. Goes through here. Wrap a little bit more up. And I see it goes through here. Goes through here. Through here. And that's it. It's untangled. Now I'm going to bring the lines back out again. Make sure I've done it. And the lines look good. And this one, yeah, this one's good too. All right, now what I'm going to do is, I always do this, you don't have to. Work the left and right together right here. And it makes a tiny bit more neat. You don't have to do this. And now, of course, then you lay the bridles. And then, of course, you wrap up the kite. So that's how you do it. You're basically treating that whole bridle as if it's just single lines. And to do that, you need to get a situation where you can tie the front and center sections of the left and then the right, whichever way, and then just undo that part by pushing it through any loops. Good luck and have fun with your spaghetti.